Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to my advanced Ravine house tutorial. This build is fairly easy to do. It has a full enchantment table, everything you could ever need to live, a nice little brewing area here with netherwart growery, and down here we also have a nice little farm, and then we have an upstairs attic area for storage. So yeah, let's get started on the build. Alright, so starting off on your ravine home is pretty easy. You just need to find a ravine, actually. It's not too difficult. Just find a ravine in your world somewhere where there is a 7-block gap. You may have to shave off a little bit of the sides like I had to do here. Notice how it's a little bit flatter. But either way, it needs to be a 7-block gap, and it needs to be about yay long, about like that long between those lime wools right there. And the first step is going to be building logs across your 7-block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 block gap in between those logs, you're going to do the exact same thing. And from there, you're going to add a little pyre right here. We're going to add, this is for the roof, just 2 little logs like that. Right below these, on these sides, we're going to build down 3 logs right here. I'm about to cough, so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I hope that wasn't loud. I tried to look away from the mic. And then on the same side, we're going to repeat that same pattern. So you'll have something that looks like this. And then in the middle, we're going to do the exact same thing on both sides. Alright, now coming down here, we're going to build across another section of logs like this. And we're going to do the same thing on this side over here. There we go. So everything you do on this side, pretty much you'll do on this side, except this side's going to have the entrance, so it's just a little bit different. We're going to do another layer of 3 of these logs facing down, so just like this, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to go ahead and do it over here. Now, the way these logs are going is kind of important, and it makes it look different if they're like, if you have these logs that going like that. I really like how it's kind of sectioned out with the texture of the logs being horizontal rather than vertical. And then at the bottom here, we're just going to connect those blocks, and we're going to do the same thing over on this side. And keep in mind, it's not on the layer below them, it's actually going to be just right there. Now in the center of the build, which is I guess kind of tricky to find, you just want to find the center. It does not really matter how you do it, but somehow you want to find the center. And we're actually going to build a little bit of a support. So I'm just going to find the center just like that, and I think that looks good. And we're going to take these logs now, and we're just going to build them straight down. Now, this isn't necessary, but I think it makes the build look a whole heck of a lot better, just because it makes it sort of look like a, I don't know, it makes it look structurally sound, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and just build this all the way down to the bottom there. Alright, now once that sort of support is done, keep in mind that it takes a lot of oak logs, so if you don't want to do that, I completely understand. I probably wouldn't do it myself if it required that many. The next step is going to be taking some slabs here and placing these on the layer below. This is going to give a base for your farm, and it's going to make everything nice and easy as far as building your farm later on, so we're just going to go ahead and get that step out of the way. Now, as far as this support, all you have to do really is just put some slabs on top of here, and then it'll all be good. So we're gonna go ahead and just build this across as well. Do the same thing over here, everywhere. We're gonna fill in slabs. It's every day, bro. I'm just kidding. Oh no, oh no. I really am kidding. I'm not gonna get into that actually. All right. So the next step is going to be taking some fence here. Yeah, you heard me right, fence, and we're just going to place that right over here. And right over here, and if you feel so inclined, you can go ahead and just place your dirt down on this layer down here and just fill it in all the way if you'd like. If you don't like, you don't have to do it, but if you want to do it, feel free, be my guest. Go ahead and fill in that dirt. This is going to be a nice little farm down below the house. Keep in mind, not all of this will be farm. Some areas like over here on this wall will be chests and stuff, so I'm not exactly sure why I filled in all of that, but we can go ahead and also just put in the water here. And now we have a nice little area for a farm. So the next step is not tricky necessarily, but it's going to be a little bit confusing maybe. And the house is going to have a cobblestone floor, right? So we're going to go ahead and fill in that. And this is going to be the first layer of the house. There's a little bit of a layer below, I guess, with the farm and stuff. And keep in mind, you can build a little exit right here. I'll sort of show you guys what I mean by that in a minute. I can give you guys some ideas as far as that goes. You could build another portal down there, or just a way to get down to the bottom of the ravine. But the entrance to the house is going to be on a ladder just right here. So that is going to be the floor of the build. We're now going to go ahead and just build this up. We're just going to do it 3 high for now, 4 high for now. We're just going to fill in the planks right here. And we'll worry about the walls on the inside later. Trust me, we will get to those at some point. Let's go ahead and just fill all of this in. There we go. And then you can go ahead and just build the roof if you'd like. I would actually recommend using slabs for the roof, just because it's going to give your head a little bit more space. and really it doesn't detract from anything if you use slabs. It just gives you more space. It makes the room feel bigger, although it's not bigger than it is because it's as big as it is. That sounds very, 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 very smart of me to say. Yeah, it's gonna look a little bit weird in here for now. I think that's where the door goes. Yeah, it is where the door goes. So we're just gonna go ahead and just build that then. So over here on this wall, it does not matter which one, but one from the side. You're just gonna build a door. You can use whatever kind of door you please, not 3 O's, just 2. And I'm going to go ahead and build it from the inside. And then I do remember that right here is, well, that's going to be a pot and flower case. Flower case? Yep, that's the right word. Anyway, so we're going to build the roof now. So I'm going to pull up that and be right back. Alrighty, so the roof is pretty simple, honestly. We're going to start off with a layer of stairs. Now, this is kind of tricky to place them, but you're going to just build it one off from the log right here. So it just hangs off only one, or hangs over, I guess, not off. That's kind of a weird way to say it. And then you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side over here. And then we're going to take 2 layers of slabs and we're going to build them up. So we're going to have one right here and then one right here. And of course you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to hang them one off along with the stairs, just so we have some congruency here and not any discrepancies between one side or the other. We're going to go ahead and build that again. And I think discrepancies is the right word there. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Is it the right word? And also, while you're watching this video, pause it real quick and let me know, how often do you guys find ravines? Because I'm really genuinely curious, because a lot of people always are asking me for the seed and stuff of the world, and I'm like, well, I thought ravines weren't too hard to find. But let me know in the comment section below if you guys like have trouble finding ravines. I believe Pocket Edition now does have ravines, so that's nice. But let me know in the comment section below. Pause it real quick if you wouldn't mind. If you'd mind to take the time out of your day, I'd really appreciate it. If not, that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, the roof is now complete. I hope you've commented. If you did, thank you so much. If you didn't, that's all right. It's all right, guys. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna fill in that layer right there, just like that. Actually, nope, wrong. Stop this madness. That is not what we do. That is not what we're doing at all. We're actually going to fill it in one back. Fun fact. So we're gonna go ahead and take it and just build it one back. You may have to use a couple of slabs here and there. You may even want to break that just temporarily, just so you can get in here in this little tight space, and then just build it back like that. Then we're gonna take some trapdoors just so we do not forget. And we're going to place them right there and right there. And then we're going to repeat the exact same thing on this side. And voila, we're done. Kinda, sorta, maybe. So we're going to take some grass. Now, keep in mind, you may not be able to have silk touch, but you can just use dirt. Either way, I'm sure it will look fine. But if you can get grass to grow, fun fact, you could take some dirt like this, and you could build a little staircase down. And then my guess is it would grow down. Actually, not my guess. I actually know for a fact that it would just grow down. And then you could just build it over to there and right there, and you'd have grass. But if you're not wanting to do that, I guess you don't have to. But I think it looks a little bit better with grass. We're going to go ahead and break out these areas right behind these little things. We're going to take some glass panes, which are somewhere in this list. They're right here. I probably should have just gotten that in my inventory when I made a cut, but that's okay. So we're going to take some flowers here now. We can just grab all of these flowers right here, and we can just go ahead and just place them and get a nice little assortment going. So what I was saying is, over here we can have a nice little exit down to down to the bottom of the ravine, because the other side is of course going to have the entrance. But I think we should head over to here, and I think we should build out this little area right here for the entrance. So let's get on that. So the entrance isn't really too bad to build really at all. It's actually kind of simple. All we're going to do is just place 2 things right here. Keep in mind the same sort of area that was over there is going to be on this window. So let me just grab those materials real quick. I already have all the other things I'm going to need, but I will need those slabs back. So let's go ahead and grab those. But yes, let me fill in this area right here just so you guys don't forget. And then we can put a blue orchid and one of these, and then go ahead and break that out. Grab these panes and place them in there. So now we have all the windows done in the build. So back to this area, on this log, on the center log, you're going to build out 2. You're also going to build out 2 right here, 2 below, and then 2 more below. And then you're going to take a staircase, which I actually said I wouldn't need, but turns out, funny thing, I do need it. We're going to put an upside down stair on both of those. And then we're going to build this up one past that area right there. And then we're going to, of course, fill in this area right here. Then we're going to take some slabs, and we're just going to fill in this, so a little area to walk. We're going to take the slabs, place them up here. Then we're going to take some fence, and we're just going to fence this off so no one falls and dies. We're going to take some ladders, and I believe Yes, I believe that is the right area. Yep. And then we're going to take the ladder, and you can just build it to the top of your ravine. You may have to edit a little bit of terrain, but now you have entrance and exit to your house. If you think this isn't secure enough, I'm sure you guys can figure out something else that's more secure. I'm going to take a pot real quick, and I'm going to place this right next to the door, just because I think that looks nice. And now we have our entrance built. Awesome. Now, to the back of the house, what I was mentioning earlier was a way to get up and down. So you could add a fence gate right here, and you could build some sort of staircase. How you would do this is really up to you. But if you guys want to see sort of my rendition of how I would do it, you guys can just watch real quick. I would build... Oh, what was that? I do not know what that was. That's not how you do it, Neo. I would build a staircase like this, and then I would take some slabs right here, and then I would just do the same thing and go down more, and etc., etc. I think you guys could figure that out. And then I would take some logs, and I would always keep them horizontal, or as horizontal as I could, like this. And then I would just build them over. And then, of course, those ones shouldn't be horizontal. But I think you guys get the basic gist of it. Maybe not even horizontal. They could be vertical if you want them to. It really does not matter. But I'm just giving you guys ideas here. And then you could take some fences and do whatever you need to. But now you have a nice... Oh, that was almost bad. Now you have a nice little staircase like this. You could take the fence, again, what I was saying, and just sort of extend it down. So if you guys want to do that, you definitely can. That's how I would do it personally, but you guys can do it however you'd like. It's really up to you. But now, I think the exterior, the exterior of this build is complete. So now we're going to get inside, and we're going to make it look good. We're going to do that farm under there, and build out the rest of it. So yeah, let's get started. Aha, and something I just remembered is this roof. You know how we built it on the top layer like that with slabs? It turns out, guys, we're going to want to delete this entirely, and we're going to actually want to build the roof one down. This is just because of how the attic up here is going to go. It's a little bit of storage up here, so if you guys want to make that, I would highly recommend just changing this real quick and just building these slabs on this layer right here instead of the one, because if they were built one up, you couldn't walk like on this block. You'd only be able to walk in the center, and things would just get a little bit cramped up in there. It still is a 3-high ceiling, so it's definitely very big, so no worries about it feeling cramped inside the house if you do this, but keep in mind you may just want to bring this one down. Sorry for the miscommunication there, guys. Now I'm going to grab the interior materials, so let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start off by taking these walls right here, and we're just going to fill them in with wood. Just for now, one of these sides is going to have our little brewing area, one side's going to have the enchantment table and whatnot. So this house really is I would definitely describe it as a full advanced house, just because it has literally everything you could ever need to live. As far as this goes right here, there's actually going to be the ladder going up right here. So we're just going to break that out. You can build that ladder up as high as you can. We'll go ahead and build the attic in a minute here. But on this wall right here, we're going to replace these 3 blocks with furnaces. We're going to take these blocks right here, and we are just going to put in glowstone. Now, I remember a few of those. I think the ones right there and there are going to have to not be glowstone. Keep in mind, you do not have to use glowstone, but if you want to, you can. And the reason I'm doing that is because in here is actually going to be a little bit of an enchantment room. So we'll go ahead and just break that out now, just so we have that. I don't know if that's too far broken, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So over here on this wall right here, we're going to go ahead and build the actual, we're going to build the bed area. So we're going to start by placing a stair right here, a pot, a blue orchid, and then a painting that'll hopefully, okay, it's going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and just build some little restraints there. There we go, perfect. And the same painting I actually have in the pictures in front of me of the build. Fun fact, how I do these is I take pictures on my phone actually, and then I just build it from the pictures on my phone. So I'm like looking at a picture right now when I'm building this. But this is the basic gist of the house so far, and we're going to build a couple more things here and there. I believe right here is an anvil, and then here is a crafting table. On this wall right here, you can, but you don't have to. Something that I thought would look cool, but I wanted to leave it up to you guys, is building a wall right here. Now, I don't know if you guys want to do this. If you don't, you obviously do not have to. But I think it makes the build, because there's a big dead space in here. And when you walk in, it's going to feel a lot more like a house if you have different little rooms. So you'd have like a room over there. You come over here. You have a room to get up here. And then you could put maybe like a chest right here or something. I don't know. You guys can go crazy with it. But you could put something like that over there. You could even extend this wall one more. And I feel like it would just add a little bit of division to the rooms. And it would also give you spots to place torches so you can actually see at night in the build. So, I don't know, you guys just do what you want. Personally, I like the way the wall looks, so we're going to leave it there. And then we're going to get started on the rest of the interior. So, I guess we'll just do the enchantment room real quick. Alright, so we're just going to come in here and we're going to break these blocks right here. We're not going to go too far back. We're just going to come to right here. We're going to take this cobblestone and we're just going to place this on the floor just as a little precursor to what we're going to have in here. So cobblestone right there. Then we're going to take our bookcases and you're going to do 3 like this. Don't forget the corners. Those are actually important even if they're blocked off by the other bookshelves. So we're just going to go ahead and break this area out right here. And see that area? I actually remembered that perfectly. That's going to be where the bookcases are. Now the congruency is ruined, but unless you're like looking in here, like you're, like, I see something different in here. I wonder what's in there. Oh, bookcases! Ugh. And you burn the whole house down or something. I don't know why you do that, but don't do that if you can help it. We're gonna take some slabs in here, and we're going to slab the roof just like this, so that we have a little bit of a more high up ceiling, and we're gonna place some glowstone. Now keep in mind without shaders, that's not really gonna work. So you want to take torches, and you can put them on the wall right behind you. And let's just test it out to be sure. We have a full 30 enchantment table, so let's go ahead and test it. Looks like we do. What do we get? Silk Touch and Efficiency 4. That's the best wooden shovel I think I have ever seen, and I do not think I will ever say that again. But yeah, this side of the house over here is done, so we're going to go ahead and move on to over here and get started on this area. Looks like I'm a big liar because we're going to go up here and we're going to do the attic first because I don't want to forget about the attic. And the attic is actually a pretty cool area. So first things first, we're going to take some slabs and we're going to line the outer edges of this area. And then we're going to take some chests and put them right there and right there. Now, if you have access to the trap chests, you can do this. If not, just don't do it. But I think it's just a chest with like a redstone, so it's pretty easy to build. So you can do like 3 rows of chests like that, or 1 row with 3 chests on both sides. If not, you'll have to just put something in the middle. Now in the middle right here, I put a slab down and then I put a, furnace and then a crafting table and then put 2 torches on either side. And then you can have a nice little furnace up here if you want it. You don't have to have it. I guess on the roof, here, let's see how this would look. So on the roof up here, if we can determine exactly where that is, you could have a little chimney up on top. I think it'd be right there. No, it's right there. Aha, so we're going to go ahead and place that back just so we don't have any issues with that. We're going to go ahead and build that back. If you sorry, if you wanted to, you could have a little chimney on top and you could have some smoke coming out. I'm not going to do that, but you guys just, that's a little idea. You guys can play around with in your head and see if you want to do it. I'd put a torch up here as well. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Now keep in mind, guys, we do have the farm down below to build. We haven't even built the entrance to that. Let me figure out what that is real quick. Alright, so it's actually right here. It's going to look a little bit weird for now, but you'll understand once this area is built out. So we're going to place that there, and we're going to go down below. We're going to put 2 planks right here, and then 2 ladders, and then we're going to go ahead and close that up. We'll finish that up in a minute. I want to get to this part right here. Alright, so let's get started on this area right here. We're going to break out these blocks just because those are not going to be there anymore. And we're going to fill it in. It doesn't have to be. I don't think it actually wants. No, it can't be glowstone just because of how this is going to be. You want to take some stairs if you can and build them up like this and this just so that you can open your top chest here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're just going to build wood behind here right now. I think that leads into the tunnel a little bit, so we'll see. But we're going to do the exact same thing over here. So just go ahead and just build the stairs. I'm just facing them in on each other. So one like that and then one the opposite way. And then we're just going to fill in these blocks right here, all with wood, and then we're going to place the chests. And then we're going to break out the area in between them like this, and we're going to break it back. It does not matter how far back you go with this. It really does not matter. I cannot express that enough. Build it back as far as you want your netherwort farm slash brewing area to be. I'm going to build it back like, we'll do a little bit more. Maybe like that far should be good. Maybe a little bit more. Yep, perfect. Just like that. And that should make things real nice. We're going to go ahead and just continue the cobblestone flooring in here. We're going to go ahead and place that torch back so we can see a little bit. And maybe another torch down there or so. And then we're just going to break that out right there. We're then going to take furnaces, and that's one thing I did not remember is we're going to put the furnaces right here. Just so you have some furnaces to smelt stuff with. There's going to be some more furnaces. You could put one right there, I suppose. Actually, that looks real good. So we're going to put a furnace right there as well. And I'm going to grab all the materials we're going to need to build out this thing in here. We're going to go ahead and just... Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. We're going to fill these in with wood blocks, so you can go ahead and just do that if you want, just to make life a little bit easier, because, life isn't always easy, but it can be in Minecraft if you fill in your ceiling with oak wood planks. Anyways, I'm going to grab the materials real quick for that, and I'm going to come right back. Alright, so we're going to start off here, and we're going to break out these walls right here because these stone blocks no longer have a place living in this world. So we're going to go ahead and just break out that area just right here. And keep in mind, guys, at the end of this farm, you're going to have a little bit of a area to brew stuff at, but We can go ahead and just build it like this and then figure that out in a minute. We can just dig it on the end right there. It does not matter. We're going to take our glowstone and just, I don't know why I was holding down shift, so like you can open glowstone and like go in the inventory. That'd be kind of cool though. If you like opened it and you just like right click on it and it's like, you know, it opens the, I was going to actually make an edit there and like go to crafting table. I figured that's too much work and you guys probably wouldn't enjoy that very much, but again, yeah, you probably heard me earlier, and just for redundancy's sake, do you guys have trouble finding ravines? Because if you do, I could slow down on these ravine builds, because if you guys really do have trouble finding them, I don't want to keep doing these, but let me know in the comment section below how ravines are in your world. Like, are they common? Are they not? Are they big? Are they 7 wide? World will never know. Pause it here, let me know. Thank you if you did do that, I appreciate it. But right back behind this nether wart growing area, we're just going to place oak wood planks, and then we're going to fill this in with some nether wart, and we're going to fill this in over here. We're going to now break out an area. It's going to be 1, 2, and then we're going to do it a total of 3, just like that. And it did mess up a little bit here, but I'm going to grab those materials real quick and be right back. First things first, we're going to go ahead and just place this floor as cobblestone. And we're going to get that out of the way. And then we're going to do a plank wall over here and a plank ceiling. So go ahead and get that done too. Now this area here is just going to house your brewing stands and then a couple more crafting tables and furnaces, which we already have a lot of, but if you need more, you can go ahead and just add them back here. And you can always add another room with something. You could do maybe another portal somewhere or something. I don't know. Go crazy. And we're going to put some... Oh, no! Oh, no. That's not what I intended. So we're going to put some cauldrons here with some buckets of water in them and a little bit of levers with some action pointing down. They do look better with these tripwire hooks. I guess I forgot about that. It's been a while, I guess, since I recorded, but these look more like a faucet or a tap or whatever you want to call it, whatever country you're from. Some countries call them like, wow, what do they call them in Britain? It's like a tap, maybe? I don't know. Let me know. I really don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. We're gonna take some slabs here, and we're gonna go to the back of this area, and we're just gonna place them along here. We're just gonna add our brewing stands like that. And then right here, we're going to put a crafting table and a furnace, and then a crafting table and a furnace, and then we're going to put two torches right there, I guess, in the center should be good. So that finishes up this area over here. So we have a nice little brewing area, and you can just store all your nether wart and whatnot in here. So you can just have stacks on stacks on stacks of just nether wart like that. And it's middle click on mouse on PC if you want to do that, by the way. And that's also how you select a block. So like when I'm walking around and I'm just selecting stuff, that's how you do it. Some people ask me that, and I don't know, not everyone knows that. But we're going to get down here, and we're going to build out our farm, and then we're going to complete the build because this is the last step. So yeah, hype, let's get this done. Alright, so I'd say mainly this is the materials you're going to need. So on the side, you built that ladder. We're going to count 1, 2, and then we're going to build some crafting tables. On the other side here, oh, what is my cat doing? Cat's going crazy. So I'm sorry about the collar noise, guys, but I can't help it. I can't tell my cat to not move because that would probably mean she's not alive, and I would be very sad. By the way, her name is Freya, F-R-E-Y-A, if you guys are curious. She's a tiny little kitty. Adopted her like 7 months ago, and now she's crazy, running around my apartment causing a ruckus all the time, but it's okay because she's real cute. So I don't mind. I don't mind at all. As far as over here goes, so you guys, I just talked and did stuff, but I think you guys can figure that out. Just 2 block space over here. And then we're going to take some stairs, and we're just going to place those above each little 2 block section, because I think you guys know what's going to go in there. Now, this isn't the biggest farm, but I guess you could build this in like 2 layers if you wanted to. It really wouldn't matter. You can do as many layers as you want to. But we're going to take some chests, and we're just going to fill those in like this. And you're going to have a nice little storage area on both sides, which is cool. And then we are going to till this entire section over here. So just like magic, and you're done, and it's all tilled. So just like that, you just have to say mat and then cut the film and then till it and then say jick, and then it's all done. So we're just going to come over here, and we're going to place just some random wheat seeds. Then we're going to do some potato seeds just as often. And we got to keep some equality in here in the farm. Keep equality in the farms, guys. And then we're going to fill in the rest of the spaces here with some carrots. And is this last block, is this all of it? And the build is complete. If you guys enjoyed this build and you want to see more builds like this and much, much more, click that subscribe button. You get notified when I upload. That's not what I intended to do. Hold on, we're going to take some slack. Sorry, I don't know why I accidentally clicked the wrong button. We're gonna take some slabs here, and we're just gonna fill in this top area here with slabs instead of those nasty stairs. And we're gonna have to do the same thing over here as well. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button. You get notified when I upload. The link to my texture pack, shader pack, all that fun stuff is down in the description below. If you guys would like to see more video, I don't know, I just repeated the same thing. I haven't done this in so long. If we can get 1,000 likes on this advanced ravine house, that would be really, really awesome. I really like this one. This is one of my better builds, I would say, personally, especially for not building for like 8 months. I really like this one. I was just sitting down one night and I came up with it, and I figured you guys would love to see it because the other ravine house is really popular, and I figured you guys would want to see another one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. 1,000 likes would be awesome. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have ravines in your world or not, how common they are, how big they are, whatever you guys want to tell me about your ravines. Tell me what you like building in them. If you've built one of my houses, let me know. The link to my Twitter is also there if you want to send in pictures of the builds you do. I usually retweet those and comment back something on Twitter or whatever reply. I don't use Twitter too much except for I don't even have a personal Twitter. I actually only have one for YouTube. But yeah, if you want to follow me there, go ahead. If you don't. It's okay. I will not be offended. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. I think that's how it should be. If you don't like the video, leave a dislike. But I also ask that you leave a comment telling me how I can improve the content to better cater to your liking. And hopefully my content will be liked by you in the future. But yeah, thank you guys a million for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Also, shader pack, texture pack, all the stuff's down below. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.